In today's video, I'm going to show you how I do my brows. The tools you will need is an angle brush, kind of, I guess, what is this, like eyelash kind of brush, Rimmel eyebrow pencil in 02 Hazel, concealer brush, some concealer, this brow filler by Anastasia, and it's an ash blonde taupe, and it kind of comes with the two little colors, a lighter and a darker. Alright, so the first step is shaping them. So whether you get them waxed or tweezed, I get mine waxed at the salon about every 4 or 5 weeks, and then try to maintain the shape kind of with those new little baby hairs that grow in with tweezers. And I love the Tweezerman tweezers. I think they're amazing and they're the best. So the other thing is, say if your eyebrows are too light, tinting them I guess is the best option, and to get a little more fullness and a little more color into them. Or if you're like me, who highlights and bleaches their hair, and your eyebrows are a little too dark, then you have to lighten them, and that can be a little trickier. But I use this cream hair bleach by Sally Hansen, and it's like for face and body, so you kind of want to get something that's safe for the face. So it comes with everything you need in here, and you just kind of mix it up. I mean, it's pretty, self-explanatory with the instructions on the box. So now for the more cosmetic side, or the shaping and makeup part of it. So after, I tweeze and they're ready to go, I like to kind of just comb them into place. So just kind of comb them up and kind of away. And then I take my eyebrow pencil. This is 002 in Hazel. So what I do is just kind of drag that bottom line out a little, extend it out a little more than my natural brow, but not too much. And then just kind of follow that up. Just kind of like follow the natural shape, and it just kind of gives it a little more definition and makes it look a little more polished. So it's kind of supposed to be almost like an ombre effect. So it's supposed to be darkest at the bottom because that's kind of what light does to the eyebrow. So the bottom should be pretty defined and stark, which is a little bit darker, and then it's supposed to kind of gradually get lighter. So the color I used on the bottom shouldn't be the color that you outline the top, if that makes sense. And also with like I think a pencil, that makes it look very like defined, and that makes it look more like drawn on, and that's kind of not what we're going for. So then I take this angle tipped brush, and I use my brow powder, and I'm going to use the lightest shade. I always like starting with the lightest shade and then adding a little bit of dark, because I feel like when you start with the darker, it kind of is hard to soften eventually. Then I kind of extend that line out on top, kind of the way I did on the bottom, but with just the softer color. And just kind of follow that. Same thing to this side. And see how you've kind of just extended that, so then, on top and on the bottom, so now you just connect those two and just kind of fill in with a softer color. So it doesn't, you don't want it to be necessarily as dark as the eyebrows. Kind of just a softer filler color. And if your eyebrows match each other perfectly, you're lucky, because mine don't. I've always kind of had one that kind of sits higher than the other. I always try to shape them in a way that it kind of balances them out, but if I completely balance both of them out, it looks really weird. So I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but maybe it's just me. So once that's done, I like to use my the little brush and just kind of comb it up again, and any place that you got too much color, it kind of just softens it and diffuses it a little more. And then the next step is I like to take a little concealer. You kind of clean up the edges, and it just makes everything look more precise. So just dab a little bit of concealer in your concealer brush and kind of follow that line that you did, and just kind of go up, and that kind of gives you a little bit of a highlight, but more so it's just to kind of give you a clean line. And then I like to do the same thing kind of on top, but just kind of just over that beginning part of the brow. And there is how I do my eyebrows. Okay, hope that was easy and helpful. Thanks for watching always, and subscribing. Please follow all our other kind of internet stuff, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.